Good morning and welcome to OPEX Friday, October 20th. Yesterday was probably the most volatile one-day trading session I've seen in months. It really was. And even though I'll pull my chart up real quick, here's your SPX yesterday. And thank fuck we know what the hell we're doing. You didn't wind up like those traders that aren't here in the club.
No!
Can you give me a nice big smile?
Oh fuck! I can't stop laughing.
Yeah. I could pull up the email from yesterday. I really don't want to. You guys all have it. We said we were looking for a bounce to a minimum of 43.37, 43.45. We got it. We got it. And we got it perfectly. And it was Jerome Powell that did it. And immediately he started throwing shoes as if he was interviewing George Bush about Iraq. And then you got that bounce back up so quick. I mean, everything perfectly rejecting right at that same spot. Charlie, you nailed it. Like I said, wait. You nailed it. You got that 43, 45, 45, 50, 0 DTE spread, and you absolutely crushed it. And as I shared there, where our downside view for the rug pool, we're looking for that 42.85, and it's exactly what we got. And then as you went in there to the last 30 minutes of the day and they started shaking people out because options expire this morning before the opening bell, it worked out perfectly that guys in the room who have been around, I know there's a lot of you people that are new members. Some of you have only been here for a couple of days. Some of you have only been here for a week or two. Henry, Nitin, you guys can vouch for it. I had a great chance to speak with both of you over the weekend last week. You're new in the room. You see the results. This is what happens when you literally just pay attention. So from a wider view, looking at the 5-day, everything came out exactly what we were looking for as we were going into this week. In fact, here, the SPX trade of the week that we threw out a week ago Friday, that it would be there for the trade coming Monday morning, it was still getting $3. It was a little bit closer, but it's still the same result. 43.50, 43.45 call spread for today. Everyone who participated had the ability, not once, not twice, but 3 times to get $3.50 credit. $3.50 credit on a 5-point spread. It's a 233% return. You're getting $3.50 on your $1.50 of risk. It's at 15 cents. 10 cents gonna go to zero. Come over on the QQQ. And again, QQQ, it's been volatile. Go back this entire month, you're getting plus minus 1% days. Naveen, I am so happy you've finally seen the light. That QQQ is your answer instead of these NVIDIA bookings, Lilly, Costco. QQQ is your answer. QQQ trade of the week. very beginning of the week. Buy the 368 calls, sell the 367 calls. 70 cents. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. It's at a penny. Again, 29 cents risk for 70 cents. Call it 31 cents for 69 cents. It's a 200+% return. Those of you that are new, those of you that are fresh, just trust me when I tell you, when we put a trade of the week out on the spread, either QQQ or SPX, we're not playing games. These are go fucking big. Imad showed you that. Guy closed his spread yesterday, 110 grand. Other spreads that are in the room, the LULU, Lululemon, the 410, 407 50s, that we put out as we had that addition to the S&P back at the beginning of the week. Stock ran up to 419.86. It is now trading at, I'll go ahead and pull it up, LULU, right back in that gap. It's down below 400. Come over onto your Amazon. And guys, if you follow along with Slack or you understand it, I tag Matthew because Matthew and I, we've talked many times, been around for many years, likes Amazon. I know he likes Amazon. So when I see Amazon and I like Amazon, I give the Amazon trade out there and I inform him. It's down at 4 cents. You go into the spread room, go search it. Got $1 on that. Amazon. We're down here in the 120s. There's no way in hell you're getting above 132. And finally, the one that you had in your email, prepared well in advance for, which was fuck you, Facebook, the meta trade. Buy the 325, or sorry, sell the 325 calls and buy the 327.50 calls. That was the trade. It's sitting here at 6 cents, 5 cents, will be closing at a penny. Over $1 credit on this trade. And again, bring you over to Meta. So the point being, while we are going into OPEX Friday, is trust me. Trust me. Help me to help you. Trust me. I am not going to fuck you up. This isn't a Telegram or some fucking fake ass Rock trading group fucking, wannabe fucking bunch of guys out there. I will change your life. I will. So on to where we're at now. Netflix is the trade that went out recently, and Netflix has a lot of people that are a little bit worried about it. Some guys because they're new or because they've never traded Netflix before. Look, if you've never fucked a man in a dress before who calls himself a woman, don't do it the first time. Sit back, buy him a drink, her a drink. Dylan Mulvaney, whatever she wants to go by, buy them a drink. Get to know their character, see their personality. If you can, even follow them into the bathroom to see how they pee. If they pee standing up or they pee sitting down. The point being, every stock has its own personality. They do their own little idiosyncrasies, each one of them. And the only way you're going to know about each one of these to be able to make bank on the trade is having followed that same ticker day in, day out, all day long, from the opening bell to the closing bell, seeing it report earnings for years, not just the recent earnings. And then you get a really good understanding as to how the stock moves, how it works, and you can take a trade without having to worry whether or not it makes a 1 point, 2 point move that you're going to get shook out. Follow the stocks. They're not going to disappear. Yeah, some of them will. A lot of these companies will be bankrupt in 2 or 3 years. Follow the stocks. So QQQ overnight has come right to where my maximum drop zone was, 357.78. We came right down to that here overnight. Over on SPY, same point, was pointing out that 426.39. We've come down to it. We've hit it. Bring on, I don't have it up here, but bring it to the VIX. And again, VIX, we crushed 2102. This is the greatest thing that has happened since Joe Biden fell down the fucking stairs. VIX 2102. We're close, okay? We're close. We're very, very, very close. And you're all going to have the greatest fucking Thanksgiving and Christmas you could have ever imagined. So where we're at, leaving all of this, here's our futures. The Dow Jones came down, went red again on the year, but it's holding it. Very positive note. The Russell 2000 came down again, back down to that Joe Biden won 2018 high level and lost it. But it's not losing it as poorly as it was losing it a week ago. We got our drop down here to, like I shared, that SPX 4285, and we've recovered it here on the futures. Over here on the NASDAQ, we broke below 15,000, which needed to be done. And we've held above that 14,746, all because QQQ came down to that 357.78, 358.58 area. But this is where it gets more important. Okay, forget about trading today. Forget about it. You want to trade today, no problem. But you're going to make money in the future, and the future, my friends, is now. Wrong screen. Bring it on over. There we go. Now you can't see this, but when I have this up on my 50-inch, I can see it fine. SPX 4-hour. I want you to look at this baby. Look at this baby down here. Down at 16. Not yet. Not yet. SPNDX 4-hour. Look at this baby down here at 16. Not yet. Not yet. And then you come over here to crude. 89.85. Hit and held 89.18 because they're going to go into Gaza. And look at what you got going on there. So, point being, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, is that we crushed it. That's the only thing that matters. We went into the week expecting to crush it, and we totally crushed it. What you're looking at now for today is that you have a plus minus 1% level, which is not going to be touched. All right. It's not. Oh, sorry. I didn't need to do that because I already have it. Your plus 1% is over here at 43.20. Your minus 1% is at 42.35. And more importantly, to bring you onto the SPX and to show you what we're talking about with that, and that's why you have it in the spread room already. Your 100-day moving average up here at 44.09. Your 50-day moving average down at 43.92. Was up at 44.02 earlier in the week. Here's your 200-day moving average down here at 42.31. You want to see where it's come from? Sure, no problem. David, this is what I'm talking about, okay? Show only last period. Yes. Don't have it on no, because you don't need to have this line going all the way back every time you look at a chart, because it's ridiculous. It means nothing. So zooming on in here, we came very close to that 200-day moving average down here on the October bottom after the August-September sell-off. Very, very close to it again. Look back seasonally, not seasonally, annually, every other October going back to every year that wasn't 2018. Ta-da! We're close. Not yet, but we're close. Have a great morning. Have a wonderful weekend. And all of you doing one-on-one calls with me this weekend, the way it works is first come, first serve. I wish I could do every one of you. Jim, you're already in. I have you down in permanent marker. Darwin, you as well. Same thing whenever you get in. Do the one-on-one calls. I'm telling you, you could go join Options Pit. They charge $3,000 an hour. Go join them. All they're going to do is read a fucking script. Those of you that have done one-on-one calls, post a message if you want to and say whether or not they were any good. I've been doing them for 8 years. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you guys in the chat room.